it's me again. Today I'm going to be talking about prepping for men's physique. I've been planning on doing this video for about a week, and someone beat me to the punch. But so what I ended up doing is taking a little bit of a different direction. Now, make sure you check them out. It's a great video regardless. It does hit on some key topics that you definitely want to cover. The video is called Competing Fucking Sucks, I think it's called. Definitely check it out though. It does cover some great subjects. I decided to take a more personal touch in explaining exactly what I personally been going through or experiencing. Some things people think is that bodybuilding or men's physique especially is more of a beauty pageant, or just showing display of, okay, I can get on stage and look pretty and smile. Now, that's not the case whatsoever. Anybody that steps on stage, I do consider them a full-blown athlete and train and eat and live exactly the way any other athlete, if not harder than some athletes would. I'm eating 6 times a day. Now, the first week was complete hell. Every meal I'm having about 8 ounces of meat in somewhere, shape or form. Now, 8 ounces times 6, I want you to do that in your head. That's about 3 pounds of meat a day. Now, the first day, I thought I was gonna throw up. It took me about an hour and a half just to eat the second meal, in which by that time it was already time to start eating my third meal. So as you can tell, it was very physically demanding just to eat. Now, after which, your body becomes adapted to it. It starts firing off, you get used to it. By the second week, I had a starvation that's never been completely satisfied. Okay, except for refeed or cheat meals, stuff like that. I feel like I need to eat and keep eating. Okay, eating the way I eat. Think about it. I said 3 pounds of food. You know how many times I go to Costco? You know how much food I buy? How much money I spend just on food? Not to mention supplements or anything else, but just on food alone, I spend an insane amount of money. And it's taxing. That alone makes me want to give up. On which you're also exercising, lifting, whatever you like to do, whatever you want to call it, for 2 hours every day. So let's do the math. That's 2 hours of lifting, heavy lifting, putting your body through hell, along with 6 meals a day. Now, let me put this in perspective for y'all, okay? You wake up in the morning, you have your first meal, after which you go to work. Now, hopefully you have a job that allows you to eat your second meal within 2 to 3 hours of your first meal, because you know what, you need to be on schedule. Me personally, I have my alarm on my phone set up every few hours telling me when it's time to eat, so that way I don't go too long into the day without eating. Otherwise, it's a game of catch up, which is very difficult to do. My personal deal is I wake up every single day at 4 o'clock in the morning, at which I start work at 5. Okay, I'm a personal trainer slash boot camp instructor. Okay, I teach group instruction as well, and I have to be there at 5 o'clock setting up. Now, I'm done roughly around 10 o'clock in the morning, in which case I get to go home for a little while, but then I gotta come back at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in which I'm done at 7:30. Now, I do have a big part of that day to knock out meals. So I do knock out my meals during the mid of the day, have a little block, come back home, I eat, at which I head to the gym about 9 o'clock, get done at 11 o'clock at night. I go to sleep at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock every morning, and I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. It's physically demanding, and things do come up. The other day, I had the flu. I was running a fever, my stomach was all messed up, and I had to skip a day of lifting. The day before that, I worked out, completely killed myself, couldn't even get out of bed the following day. So I mean, little things can't come up. I'm only halfway in, so we'll see if I make it. And I'm doing everything to push myself. And I think the biggest motivation of myself is the people that I've helped motivate over the course of my personal transformation. Along with that, there's just many things that I might not mention right now. Like I said, I do have some more weeks ahead of me. Once I get a little bit closer, I'll be definitely doing another video like this to kind of see where I'm at from that standpoint. If you guys have any questions or any words of motivation, please feel free to, email me, follow me on Instagram, or shoot me a message on, YouTube. And be sure to keep following. And I appreciate all the help and support. And have a nice night. All right, bye.